to Beal. He's averaging 17 points per game this season. And a nice finish at the basket.
That's nice body control right there on that layup. Good finish.
For three. And Bradley Beal with the defensive board. Sends it to the corner. Beal jumper. And time expires here to end the first half. Cleveland's down by 1. We'll have more Wednesday night NBA from ESPN and EA Sports after this halftime break.
Welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report, brought to you by yours truly, Jalen Rose. The Wizards are in a tight battle after 2 quarters. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Washington Wizards. The Cavaliers aren't down by too much at the half. What really stood out to me was the way they did their scoring. That being from long range. The majority of their points came from shots taken beyond the arc.
First half stats. Player of the half.
John Wall has already put together a pretty nice highlight reel for himself, and that's just after 1 half of basketball. He did a lot of scoring, and it probably won't stop anytime soon. We close out this segment with a look at the shot chart.
Who was cold?
Kyrie Irving has really struggled today with his scoring output, and his touch from long range is just off here today. This game would be very different if he'd been hitting those three-pointers. These are the top plays from the opening half.
Number 3. Number 2. Number 1.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Welcome back to the Quicken Loans Arena for the second half. Jeff Van Gundy alongside me here tonight. Mike Breen on hand. Cleveland's back in another nip and tuck battle. Jeff, for them to get a victory, what do they need to do?
It just seems like every game we cover right now is close and down to the wire. This one looks no different, and because it's close, doesn't mean you play any different. You've just got to stick to your game plan, do what you do best, stay away from your non-strengths, and grind it out.
Well, clearly last year, Jeff, a coming out party for John Wall. You can see the improvement and the confidence in this young man.
Well, absolutely. He has improved, and Mike, the biggest improvement is he's helping his team win now. You're never going to be able to display all of your talents and skills in the NBA. You've got to learn to share. And I thought Wall last year did a great job of doing what he does best, but sharing with others.
Whistle blows the call. Yep, it's an 8-second violation. Ball's back in. Shot is blocked. Morris fires, able to knock it down. The Wizards up by 3.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's the whistle. Yep, 5-second violation called against the Cavaliers.
Cleveland.
Passes it right back. Defensive 3-second violation. That's a technical. And that's 7 turnovers for the Cavs. Boy, when you play Washington, you've got to be ready for one of the best backcourts in the NBA. As a coach, Jeff, how do you handle Wall and Bradley Beal?
A perfect fit together for the Wizards. We talk about Bradley Beal's jump shooting playing off John Wall's terrific speed and penetration. and then Beal's a good rebounder, and he too is an excellent defender. So they've got it covered at the offensive end and at the defensive end.
To Wall. He's got 6 points in this game. And the ref sees defensive 3 seconds. That's a technical foul. Last couple of years, what's been nice for Washington, John Wall's been healthy. And when he's healthy, he's one of the best, Jeff.
He's a one-man fast break, pushing the ball with great pace in the open court. When he gets other guys running with him, they are terrific in transition. And then defensively, people still don't give him the credit he deserves. A very, very good defender on the ball.
The long, risky pass. Wall on the drive. Inside, and he draws the foul. Kevin Love picks up his first personal tonight, and John Wall will go to the line. He's 1 for 2 from the free throw line.
Well, that was great body control. To be able to absorb the contact and still get off a quality shot, just didn't get it to drop.
Jeff, John Wall always had the talent, but now he's a pro and a leader with Washington.
He really is. Listen, it was not easy for John Wall. He came into a horrifically bad team, and he persevered through some tough times. And those tough times have made him stronger as a player and as a leader.
Beal, the Wizards with the offensive rebound for a new 24. Washington's leading Cleveland by a score of 22-13. Too slow bringing it up. That's an 8-second violation, so it'll be Wizards ball.
Hey, it's simple. You have got to get the ball over the midcourt line before it says 16 on the shot clock. A clear 8-second violation. That casual approach is permeating the whole team in this lackadaisical approach to the game.
That's a 5-second violation.
It's a simple fundamental, but it's a necessary thing to practice. Getting the ball inbounds under pressure requires good coordination of screening, cutting, and hitting the man right when he comes open.
8-second violation. It'll be Wizards ball. Wall on the drive, gets it up for 2, misses the shot.
Hey, that's good offense. Got the ball in deep into the paint, and they just miss.
And an 8-second violation is called.
For the Cavaliers.
To Porter. He's got 2 assists in this contest. And we have a technical foul, defensive 3 seconds. And he misses that one free throw. Puts it down. That's a 12-0 run for the Wizards. 30 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Cleveland's down by 13. It's a 5-second violation. To Wall. He's averaging 19 points per game this season. Here's a technical foul, defensive 3 seconds violation. And he misses the free throw. To the rim, good finish inside.
You want to keep attacking the basket and get layups around the rim. That's how you score consistently.
There's the whistle. What do they got? A 5-second violation. Wall. Defensive 3-second violation. That's a technical.
For Cleveland. For the Washington Wizards, John Wall.
And able to connect on his free throw. Goes to the goal. Nice finish around the rim.
Hey, can you say blowout? Is it going to change? Not with this defense. This defense is the reason why they cannot compete here tonight.
Porter. Morris for 2. Puts it up. Otto Porter with his 4th assist of the night.
The assist from number 22, Otto Porter.
Oh, we have a 5-second violation.
5-second violation, Cleveland.
Plenty of time. That's a 3-pointer. That's good.
The assist from number 5, Markieff Morris.
Whistle blows. Oh, they call 5-second violation.
For Cleveland.
Field from downtown. No one near him. Love the rebound. And the third quarter comes to an end. The Cavs down by 23. We'll be right back with more Wednesday night basketball here on ESPN after the break. As we begin the fourth quarter, the crowd has been restless all night. This has not been a performance they've been able to cheer.
Great road mentality. Come in early, establish the tone, and then carry it out for 48 minutes.
Just a reminder today, folks.
We were talking about John Wall earlier, Jeff, and how he's handled his critics. Now, he deserved some of that criticism earlier in his career, but it also motivated him.
If it's just the Twitterazzi of the world out there criticizing you, pay it no mind. You can't have too many voices in your head and play big-time NBA basketball. You got to know who to listen to and who to tune out.
To Wall. John Wall with 16 points and 2 assists.
For the Washington Wizards, John Wall.
And he knocks down that free throw. To Beal. He's averaging 17 points per game this season. And Cleveland's called for a defensive 3-second violation. One free throw, perfect. Finds a space and takes the wide open 3. Misfires from beyond the arc.
The open man shoots the ball. That's what they did right there. Good offense, even though they missed it.
Washington shooting 66% from the line tonight. Oops, missed the first one. Good recovery, hits the second free throw. Washington's leading Cleveland by a score of 39-13. And a 5-second violation is called.
This is what turns my hair gray. Not being able to get the ball in. Coaches just die a little bit at a time over mistakes like this.
Whistle blows for an 8-second violation.
Cleveland.
Ball's back in play. Wall on the drive, and he puts it down.
Oh, look at the athleticism exploding up to finish with the hammer.
That's a 5-second violation.
For Cleveland.
Oh, rejected by James.
2 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Wow, that's an 8-second violation, so it'll be Wizards ball.
There is no excuse, and believe me, the guys that make these type of mistakes are all about excuses. I can't wait to hear what excuse he just gave to his coach.
Washington's leading Cleveland by a score of 43-13. It's a 5-second violation. And gets it back in play. Morris draws the double team. It's good. A 2-pointer. He's 5 for 6 from the field.
Number 3, Bradley Beal.
There's the whistle. What do they got? A 5-second violation.
Cleveland.
Beal. There's a foul. The Cavs with the foul to give.
For Cleveland. For the Washington Wizards, John Wall.
And John Wall with 21 points. For the layup. That won't go.
You want to know why it's a blowout? Because they continue to get quality shots in the paint.
Whistle blows. 8-second violation.
For the Cavaliers.
To Morris. In the paint. Misses.
Listen, they're down big in the second half. Anybody can give in right now. I like to see players who are willing to play the full 48 minutes and contest shots just like that.
Oh, they brought it up too slow. That's an 8-second violation. All right, here we go. They'll put it in play. Gets to the rim, knocks it down. A 2-pointer. And it's a 35-point lead for Washington.
Look, you can't give up layups like that. You got to protect the basket and the paint at all costs.
And we have a 5-second violation, so it'll be Wizards ball. Gets it inbound. And the ref sees defensive 3 seconds. That's a technical foul. And John Wall with 22 points. To Beal. He's averaging 17 points per game this season. And Cleveland's called for a defensive 3-second violation. That's going to be a technical foul. Off the mark on his free throw. 2 minutes gone by in the fourth. Cleveland's down by 36. They don't get it across the timeline. 8-second violation. Ball's in, play resumes. To Beal. Bradley Beal with 9 points and 3 rebounds. They got him. Foul. The Cavaliers with 1 foul to give here still. And John Wall with 23 points. To Beal. Bradley Beal with 9 points and 1 assist. We have a whistle and a foul. The Cavs with just a foul to give. And he can't convert the free throw. Wall for 3. Wide open. Wall shot from behind. Oh, what a play. That's a 16-0 run for the Wizards. Washington's leading Cleveland by a score of 52-13. Beal on the drive. And that's a foul. The Cavaliers with just one foul to give.
For Cleveland. For Washington, John Wall.
And John Wall with 24 points. Wall for two, shoots away. And that's his 6th rebound of the game. Oh, they don't get it across in time. That's an 8-second violation. They call it. It's a foul. The Cavs with the foul to give.
For the Washington Wizards, John Wall to the line for one.
And John Wall with 25 points. Washington's leading Cleveland by a score of 54-13. Shot clock expires. The violation. It'll be Cavs ball. And we have a 5-second violation called against the Cavaliers. Put this one in the books. The final score is 54-13. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew, this is Mike Breen saying thanks for watching.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Wizards dominated this game from beginning to end. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group, and that's what happened here today. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Washington Wizards. The Cavaliers suffered from a lacking offense in this contest, so it's imperative that they put this one behind them and start preparing for the next matchup.
Game track. Assists.
The Washington Wizards showed off the kind of team chemistry that coaches love to see from their players. The more they moved the ball, it showed how much they trust each other. In the end, they got to win, and it looked like they had a great time doing it.
Player of the game.
John Wall had a great performance in today's victory, and that makes him the pick for this award. He led all players in points, providing the kind of offense that could not be contained. Just look at these highlights and tell me you don't agree. Offensively, he was incredible in the second half, and that's where he did most of his scoring. I just love how he pushed his way through every defensive adjustment.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Here are the top plays from the game.
Number 3. Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.